Hey there, I just started this with a blue face and had to erase it. I'm like, I don't want a big old blue mask face that's talking in my eyes. You can see my eyes and my mouth moving. It's ridiculous. Today is day 429, I believe, 429 of What's She Up To Now. She being my initials. What am I doing as I'm transitioning from the brick and mortar offline world of business to the online world of business? I've just read a post from somebody I really respect and look up to that's contemplating suicide, and then shared a little bit of his story. And I get it. And it really triggered for me because he's having actually some similar physical manifestation, eye problems and pain and inflammation and things that I too have had in my past. And it really struck a chord, which I'm working on this hook story offer 30-day challenge with myself. Just a challenge to challenge myself to create a different hook story and offer every day for 30 days because I need to get more focused. I need to get more clear on what I'm doing. And all it did today was add more confusion to me because my question for my hook was, why does this always happen to me? And it was to lead into my group for women with chronic pain, and again, chronic pain being not just physical pain, but physical, emotional, spiritual, or mental pain. Anything in any of those categories that you felt for over 3 months, that's considered chronic pain. Now, I don't care about the definition and the diagnosis, but if it feels painful and like you've had it for a long time to you, then it's chronic pain, and we want to kill that. And I've dealt with it my entire life and kind of ignored it and kept it in the back burner and not talked about it and just covered it up and hid it from everybody. And everybody's saying, lean into what your challenges are. And that has been by far the most consistent, biggest challenge of my entire life, is living my life in spite of having physical challenges. And of course, those physical challenges are linked to emotional, spiritual, and mental challenges, because pain doesn't just affect us in one area of our life. It actually affects probably all 4 areas of our life, but it finally physically manifests itself and shows up in our lives as physical pain. So my long-time goal and objective and desire has been to help women, because it's mostly women that are impacted by this. I don't remember the statistics, but I know there's more women than men impacted by chronic pain. But to help them to figure out a solution for themselves. Not for everybody, but for anyone that's looking for their own solution. There is a process, there is a way to go about finding ways for you to get better. First thing is to want to get better. Really, really, truly want and know that you can get better, you can feel better, you can change anything. Anything is possible. So as I'm doing this 30-day hook story offer challenge, I'm like, okay, I want to speak to those women, but my heart is still drawn to helping business owners to grow and supersize their business. So how do I rectify those two? Which is part of why I'm doing the hook story offer, because I keep getting torn by wanting to go different directions. And I need to once and for all hone in on, this is the direction I'm going right now. Now, I can always add another direction, right? But for right now, pick the one thing and go with the one thing. So I had a lot of that pull on myself today, going in different directions, because I didn't want to just do the why does this always happen to me story for chronic pain. I also wanted to do it for getting customers, finding clients for your business to tie into the customer challenge. And then I wanted to do it for tying into the women's summit. So again, I keep trying to pull myself in all these different directions. And maybe that's just my own fear of committing to one thing. And what if it doesn't work? Well, if it doesn't work, I'll try something else, right? So what am I convincing myself of by being scattered and confused and going in a bunch of different directions? I think that I grew up believing that we have to do everything. We can do it all. And we can do it all, but we can also pull ourselves apart and spread ourselves too thin by trying to do too many things. So maybe I'll try it everybody else's way, and I'll just focus on one thing for a while. And if that doesn't work for me, I can always add a whole bunch of things right back. So my mood and my feeling today was meaning some days we just feel like we're beating our head against a wall and we're not making progress. And the most important thing for us to ever be feeling like we're doing is making progress. So some days we need to step back, sit back, and reevaluate what we're doing, how we're doing it, and asking ourselves, well, is this really working for me? I'm really awesome at taking action, massive action, but if it's faster action beating my head into the wall, that really isn't the best course of action, is it? So I've got a couple of things I want to do today. I've got a call at 2 with an amazing person. And of course, I've got my beautiful 3-year-old granddaughter. She actually had an overnight last night, so she will be waking up soon. I better get to it if I want to get things done before she gets up, because yesterday she was a ball of energy. And so I'm expecting the same thing today. All right. Anything I can help you with, share in the comments below. Again, if you've got chronic pain, hit me up. If you are trying to grow or supersize your business, hit me up. If you have questions about getting customers or anything technical, ClickFunnels or online related or, small business related, hit me up. I'd be glad to help you. Take care, and I will, of course, see you tomorrow. Bye. I won't be so ho-home.